Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here we are again. Well, this time it's not a full delay. I would call that a soft delay. Maybe a warning about the delay. And, well, only days after you set up your release date, your next release date, I would say then push a new soft delay is the worst thing that you could do as a PR move. Now, before we even go through that and I give my thoughts about it, I want to push one more thing. You see this? Don't fucking do this. Because you're not helping anyone. You're just being a fucking idiot. There's no reason to do this. You're just being an asshole. It's completely bullshits and death threats to developers just because the game isn't going to release. I know, yeah, it's frustrating, and some of you may take in days off from your work, some of you may plan around vacations, around the release of the game. But again, this is bullshit. This is going. It's passing the line. It's not even one step further the line. It's far past that. Okay, don't be an asshole. Let's go to whatever happened right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say one thing. I don't envy whoever is dealing with the PR or the community manager of CD Projekt Red right now. And let me tell you something. PC Gamer decided to put one on their behind without fucking lube. So, the two articles that I'm going to be quoting and putting the screenshots or in the description below, so you can read that at your leisure, at your time. There's two fucking points on these articles that really not great. First, the first article is more about the crunch than, well, we are seeing right now. And I totally forgot about that. I didn't said about this on my last video, and I'm gonna say right now. So, first things first. I kind of defend a little bit their choice because more or less the choice presented to the developers were put an extra day of work until from that day, the day of the decision, until November 19. There was the quote-unquote planned release date, or delay the game for 6 weeks. The information that we have is the developers choose, in a more or less a democratic vote, or however they did, to the crunch until the overtime until the release of the game. Now, the game now is being delayed. The game is now in theory going to be released on the 10th of December. So, the extra day of week gonna go further to the December release date. And I even believe it's gonna be to the March release date. Well, I think this is bullshit. If that is the case. Yeah, it's paid overtime, and like I said, they are being paid for it and all of that thing. But, more or less, that was not what the developers quote-unquote vote for. And let us remind, we discovered too, yesterday, that in the same way that we discover about the delay, it's highly possible that the developers also discover about the delay with the tweet. So, yeah. Now, back to PC Gamer. As I said, so, they talk about the crunch, and there is an interesting part here. On the investor call, I'm not gonna even try to pronounce your name. I do apologize, but I'm not gonna butcher. Please, this is the worst thing that you could said there. A lot of people are already pissed off, and a lot of people were already up with their torch and pitchfork asking for a stage released. When you literally say Cyberpunk 2077 is ready for PC and running well next gen, but and then he said, and it's probably PS4 and Xbox One is the problem. Is the ones that create the delay, and that's why they are putting the. And that is a second part of the problem. The new release date of December 1st is firm, although he allowed that it's not comfortable, but confident. Now we're gonna hop into a second article. This part is this quote is on the last. It's the last paragraph of the article. The second again put the new release date. It's firm, December 10th. It's not quite rock hard. We feel maybe not comfortable, but confident. By fucking God, don't do this. It was the worst thing. People are already pissed off because you delayed that. Saying that the new release date that you gave, it's not gonna be met, and given the and being worse, saying the game is ready to let's say then PC is 30% of the actual player base, and Xbox, the new Xbox is 10%, and PS5 is more 10%. So it is around 50% of your player base, and I'm going high on that. I'm really going high. Can already play the fucking thing, but you're designed to delay because the older gen. It's the worst move that you can do. People were pissed off. This wasn't a great idea. Said just putting out then it's not right now we don't feel the game is ready for a release on that would be the best. And again, don't give a solid date anymore if you don't have a solid date. If you're not 100% firm on that date, let's be honest, on developing on IT development, there's no such thing as 100%. It's more like 80%. It's the best then you can it's the minimum then the maximum then you can go for a confirmation. The minimum I would say. If you can't do that, don't fucking give this. People are pissed off, people are frustrated, and this creates a little bit of a it generates a little bit of a lack of trust. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I'm clearly I'm clearly upset. I'm trying myself the best to not be pissed off because shit happens. But the moves that are being done by the management of CD Projekt Red, they are not great. Boy oh boy, something is wrong inside the company, and they need to more or less fix this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This was the video. If you enjoyed, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have anything to say, please leave a comment. And if you want to see what the hell is gonna be coming next on this mess, subscribe. And see you guys on the next episode.